shopping area is where they can just get a whole bunch of different things. So I got shades. I didn't really put this in my bag, but it's hair color, even though I don't need this color, but still cool, right? And I actually didn't buy these. I got these items for free at the event. They allowed us to shop. And then what else is here? They have the cluster palette, I guess, for you to do your own eyelashes, which is actually super cute. Comes with the tweezers, the clusters, and the glue. What else? More of the clusters. There is tinted moisturizer, liquid foundation. It also is SPF 32. For those of you that are just hopping in, I'm just showing you the goodies that I got from the event that I just went to. They allowed us to shop in this little store, and we got all different types of products. This is blurring pressed powder. Contour stick, face sculpting stick. Not sure, but I did just learn how to do my makeup today, so that might be cool. Lip oil booster by Ruby Kisses, and I actually use Ruby Kisses as lip gloss sometimes too. 24-hour max hold hair wax stick. Foundation. There's a lot more there than what I even put in my bag. Some of the stuff that they put in your bag for you, but it was so much stuff in there. I obviously I didn't want to be greedy and take everything, and then some stuff, you know, you just genuinely won't use. I tried to make sure I stuck to a lot of the makeup products just because I am now getting into doing my makeup on a consistent basis. So I'm challenging myself to make sure I do my makeup every single day, that I'm actually outside in the streets doing whatever. So even tomorrow I have meetings and some things I have to do, so I'm going to make sure I get up and do my makeup, so on and so forth. So I have more than enough products to do so why not? Oh, the lock bob is iconic. Thank you. I love the lock bob. So yes, so that is the stuff. That's literally it. I just came on here to show you guys what I got. I'm about to change my clothes, and yeah, the night is still very young. And my purse that I have, isn't this purse so cute? I'm obsessed. Super obsessed. So yeah, changed my clothes. It was at Alameda Rehabilitation Center. I really pray that you guys go out of business. It's my purse, it's super cute. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. But the event was fun. Like I said, it was featuring a whole bunch of different creators in Atlanta. And honestly, it was very inspiring just to be there. Hey, Mimi. You like the fit? I just left the Creator Awards. How much does my nails cost? How much does my nails cost? Or typically my nails to get cost? It depends. I normally get my nose and my toes done together, so I don't really ever know exactly how much my nails cost by themselves. But I think maybe like 110, 120 for just the nails, and mainly just because I get like 3D stuff on them. I feel like if I didn't get the 3D things, it probably wouldn't be that much. So yes. John, yes, I did. And counting. Still some more coming. Bryson, did I go to college? Yes, I went to college. So yeah, that's it. My rings. Oh, where are my rings from? You know what's funny? Amazon. Amazon for the rings. Amazon for the earrings. I think this bracelet is from, might be Amazon too, if I'm not mistaken. But I wanted to keep my accessories very simple just because I feel like my dress, you know, it does whatever it does. So, yeah. And then my purse, which I think is very cute. And then my shoes, which I've already taken off they have these same rhinestones around them, and they were this color, black satin. And makeup by me. I did a makeup class today with my makeup artist, and I learned how to do my own quote unquote beat. Like, I've always known how to do my makeup to a certain extent, but like not to where it like looks like I should actually like go somewhere, if that makes sense. Like, I can do the basic stuff. And that's it. What are you guys doing on a Sunday night? I am supposed to be changing and getting dressed so I can leave again, but how have I had my locks? I have been growing my locks for a while, almost 6 years. So my 6-year anniversary just passed in October. So yeah, 6 years. But fun fact, a lot of people, well, I mean, people know that who know me personally. I cut my locks. So obviously I bleach my hair. And so I didn't used to take as good of care as I should have with my locks at first. Basically, like when you color your hair, obviously to this extent, you need to make sure it's conditioned and always moisturized. And so, you know, I was just kind of doing all the different types of styles and all this other stuff and not really focused on the health of my hair. And so my hair started to break very badly because obviously, you know, bleach is very heavy on your hair. So I ended up having to cut some of my locks. And I had to cut my hair into a bob. I had to cut off a lot of the dead hair. Cut my hair into a bob after I had like worked so hard to like get them to a certain length, and I was sick about it. Cut them to a bob. And it's so funny that now that like time has progressed and years have gone by, I wear my hair in a bob again, which is funny. But yeah, would I ever change up the color? I would change up the color. I just don't know what color I would do. And it's like I'm so known for my locks, like my blonde locks or my little Goldie locks is what people call me sometimes. I don't know what other color I would do. I think it's cool sometimes when people wear colored locks, like as in like the blues and the purples, and they make it look real funky and cool. I don't know if I'm cool enough to do that, but I like that. I think that's really cool. Maybe a dumb question, but I'm not educated on them. How often do you have to redo them? I get my hair done. So locks, you have to get them. We don't have to, but I get my locks retwisted about maybe every like 4 to 7 weeks ish. It just depends on like what they look like. And that's just like retwisting them. But like as far as like washing and upkeeping your hair, like I wash my hair at least every other week. Sometimes I use dry shampoo. And then if I'm washing them and they're styled like this, like I'll wash it. And then obviously I'll make sure I scrub it really good, condition it, all the good things, and I'll leave this in here. Like I won't take it down. But when I do wash it like this and it's styled, I have to always be prepared for the fact that my roots will curl up and it kind of takes away from the bob. What made me decide that I wanted to get locks? Okay, so funny enough, so I've always been a person that hated getting my hair done. So I've always had a lot of hair. So I've always had more hair than I have body since I was a child. So like having to get my hair pressed, like all the black girlies know when your mom pulls out that hot comb, I was not having it. I always had a bad attitude about that. So I've never been a fan of getting my hair done. So I always wanted something that was very like low maintenance and easy, which is funny because locks are a lot more maintenance than you would think they are. But I used to wear goddess locks all the time. So I lived overseas for some years and I couldn't find a hairstylist over there. And so I would wear goddess locks. And I kept wearing goddess locks, and then I got adjusted to wearing locks basically. And I was like, wow, I might as well just get locks myself, like lock my actual hair. So I locked my actual hair, and then I put goddess locks back on top of it, trying to make sure, you know, to let it grow out, get longer. And then, I don't know, I feel more empowered with my locks. That's pretty much it. I feel very empowered with my locks. Where did I live overseas? I lived in Cardiff, Wales. I lived in Antalya, Turkey. And I lived in Munich, Germany. I used to work for a see what else everybody's gonna say. Anybody do anything exciting today on a Sunday? No, everybody at home just like me. Yep, I'm about to change my clothes and go back out. Atlanta never sleeps, ever sleeps. Is it Zacharias or whatever? Yes. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I am the oldest of all of my siblings. If being in the bed is exciting. I mean, Bryson, being in the bed is very exciting because, to be honest, if I did not already commit to going back outside, I wouldn't. Can you explain how locks work? Like, is it your real hair? Yes, locks are your real hair. Basically, locks are... Oof, it's hard to explain. So basically, locks is like, let's say, for instance, you took a strand of your hair and you braided it. And you just let that braid stay there for a long period of time and it continued to like just kind of just form together. That is what a lock is ultimately. There's multiple different ways to start your locks. You can start them by just putting your hair into a twist and just allowing that twist to stay, or you can put it in a braid, let the braid stay. Or you can actually freeform your locks, which is kind of like just letting them do whatever they do. And then some people also have to do like instant locks. So it's a tool that someone can use. It's like two little hooks that looks like this. And they take it and they'll stick it in and out of your lock and basically try to like create knots in your hair to where the hair stays locked. And the locking process is when obviously all of the hair turns into one piece. So this here is one lock. And obviously my locks are twisted together in a style, but that's how it works. And so some people have to like, start from the very beginning, like, with their hair being really short and they grow their locks out. Or some people already have like long hair and they just, lock their hairs and can let it to continue to grow. It just depends. Everyone has their own different lock journey. And the thing about locks that my people really embrace is the fact that your locks tell a story. So you can always equate like the length of your hair or a particular part of your lock journey to something that was going on in your life. So yeah, and I don't know if you guys know that, but like hair and locks, they hold power, they hold stories, they hold energy. So it's a really cool thing. Ooh, Meg, you tried the espresso martini? Yeah, I'm gonna go out again. It's the Atlanta way. It is the Atlanta way. Plus my homegirl, she's in town and she leaves tomorrow. Ooh, I need to text her. My homegirl's in town and she leaves tomorrow. So it makes more sense to at least hang out with her today. Look, while I'm sitting here, I will definitely text her. See, have I checked out I have a wiki feet page? No. How is that even possible? What the heck is a wiki feet page? Can you do a makeup tutorial? Yes. I literally just did a makeup class today and learned how to do it. So I'm gonna do one soon. Cause I literally learned this today, literally. Like I learned so much stuff. My makeup artist, she's so fire. She does makeup for all of the Atlanta housewives. So she's really good. But she walked me through a whole tutorial today and showed me how to just do it all. Yes, Ethan, I'm going to Orlando. Yes, I use Fenty products. Thanks, Roland Wave, son. What's my favorite food? I love seafood. I love crab legs. If I didn't make that clear enough in the house, I'm obsessed with crab legs. Are my toes painted white? No, I have French tip on my toes. I missed a question. Listen, I love crab legs so bad, it's not even funny. Now that I just said that, I want crab legs. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. That's crazy. I love crab legs really bad. I like sushi. If I get sushi, you know what's funny? I actually like yellowtail more than like a sushi roll. I like yellowtail with the spicy jalapeno on top. Oh my God, it's so good. What do I normally order in my seafood bag? Definitely, I always order 2 pounds of crab legs, half a pound of shrimp, no head, of course. I like corn and I like boiled eggs in my seafood bowl. I don't really like the potatoes. And I'll do the sausage if it's beef sausage. I don't eat pork. I do not consume pork whatsoever. So yeah, and I like it mild. I don't like it spicy. That's pretty much it though. But y'all, tonight's event was actually super fun. Like, I'm actually so glad that I went. I was not gonna go at first because of like some drama earlier today in my life, but I knew that was God. Like, well, no, it wasn't God, nothing but the devil. But that was nothing but the devil. But God definitely told me that I needed to go because I met a lot of people today. A lot of people today, and I'm super, super grateful. A lot of huge creators. Like, I consider myself a very, very, very small creator who has such a long way to go in regards to the creative space, but very small. But like, knowing their stories and their journeys, decline, nope. Hearing their journeys and all that stuff, and just seeing how, seeing all their journeys and stuff and how things kind of like have unfolded for them, I think is super amazing. So very inspiring, super excited about that. So I'm glad that I went. I also saw people that I knew, of course, too, which was cool. What are my DMs like nowadays? You know what's funny? I barely check my DMs. I do have a lot of DMs. I think I have like 146, 45. It's like 40 something in that little, you know how you have the 3 little categories? I have my primary, the general, and then I have like the requested. In that requested thingy, yeah, it's insane. I don't even look at it. Because I feel like if you like know me personally, you can just text me. So I don't need to really check it. Y'all, it's so funny. Okay, it's funny because, listen, it's 10:28 at night on a Sunday in Atlanta, at least. I don't know what time periods you guys are all in. But there is someone that is literally sitting here right now watching this live on TikTok. And they have literally nothing else to do with their life but besides try to like continuously message nothing but hateful and nasty things in the comments. And you know what's interesting, guys? Like, I actually feel really bad for people like that, to where they have nothing else to do but watch and try to bash me. I think that's funny. But honestly, I don't know. I'm actually flattered. I'm flattered because I feel like it's a Sunday night, 10:30. It's a million things people can do right now. You could watch Netflix. You could stream, maybe cook a meal, do any and everything, but you're sitting here watching me, so thank you. But anywho, let's see. Ooh, Kaleem, you better preach it. Preach it. Zacharias. You know what? You're right. How about you message me some questions or things that you would talk about on the live, and maybe I can have you moderate for Mictator Monday. How about that? I think that'd be cool. And what else? Do I have a favorite BB season besides my own? Yes, absolutely. I love my favorite, of course, we all know, the cookout season, for many, many reasons. Yes, Zacharias. I saw Lauren here in Atlanta. Big Brother T, who are you fighting with? Nobody. I don't fight. I think that's very unladylike, to be honest. And honestly, it's giving stressed. People that fight, honestly, I feel like they don't have lives. Do you work or are you just blessed? No, I work, absolutely. I have an event company, but I'm not working for the rest of the year. I took off. I mean, obviously my employees are working, but I'm not working. Oh, work out. Oh, yeah, I don't. Okay, listen, I used to work out before I went to the house. I have not worked out since I've been out, which is really bad. And what's funny is I saw my trainer yesterday, and he's looking at me and I'm looking at him, and he looking at me and I'm looking at him. I'm like, ooh, hey, what's up? How you doing? How's the kids? How's the wife? And he's like, yeah, let's stop doing the small talk. Like, where have you been? Which is kind of funny. So I'm actually going to get back to that next week. Actually this week, Thursday to be exact, I have to go back to my trainer. So, which is good because I need to start getting my body back together. Like, I've lost a little bit of weight, and I don't mind losing weight, but I need to be lost in the right places, not the wrong places. So I need to get back the shape that I had previously. What are the questions? Not that it's 10:30, that's crazy. It's Pop Lock. Who was that? Who was this? Tell us a talent we don't know about. A talent that I have that people don't know about. Well, some people don't know that I cook, and I cook very, 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 very well. Some people don't know that I made majority of the meals in the Big Brother house. I think I cooked almost every freaking day. Obviously, Rachel cooked too. I think Morgan cooked breakfast, but yep, I cooked dinner almost every night. Made my own wing sauce inside the house. I think that's something that people don't know that much about me because I eat out so much. Like, I'm always going to dinners. Yeah, I don't really cook at home, like in my own personal space, because I'm always on the go. So people don't really know that I cook like that. I cooked, on Thanksgiving. I did Thanksgiving at my house 2 years ago, and I made everything. Like, I made the entire spread, everything. I made the turkey. I made crab legs. I did turkey necks. Obviously, I'm country. I'm a Southern girl. I did turkey necks. I did mashed potatoes. I did gravy. I did macaroni and cheese, candy yams, collard greens, and I do collard greens with turnips. I made peach cobbler, apple pie, sweet potato pie. What else did we have? I said chicken already, I think. You don't have to make the candy yam. You don't have to make the cranberry sauce. That doesn't need to be made. Oh, I made the dressing or stuffing, whatever you want to call it, really dressing. I made the dressing. What else did I make? I did lamb. And then I made like some African dishes. So I made egusi. I don't know if you guys know about egusi. I made egusi stew. I made eforiro. I made sancocho, which is a Dominican dish. So I made all those things. So yeah, I eat down in the kitchen for sure. I don't think people know about that. I don't broadcast it though either. Cause like, who wants to be in the kitchen 24/7? Not me. See these hands? And y'all, oh my God, look at my hand. Y'all see that? I literally busted my hand. And honestly, it's to my own fault. Egusi. Egusi it's a Nigerian dish. You can look it up. But anyway, I busted my hand today trying to walk behind my car while the garage door is closed, if that makes sense, and I'm in the dark. I was really just being lazy and didn't turn on the light, and I was trying to walk between my car and the garage door and literally scratched my hand on the, I don't know if you guys have garage doors, you know, like the little silver stuff that's on the inside. Scratched my hand across it like a goof. What type of car do I have? I don't know if I should say that. It's a car. I drive well, you know what? If you guessed it, I'll tell you. Yes, Matt, that is correct. Yes and yes. I am a Benz girly. But you know what's funny though? Like, even though I'm not gonna speak bad on Mercedes-Benz. I love them. I like my car a lot. I've been a part of the Benz family for a little while. Let me think. What year is this? 2025. I got my first Benz in 2016. So obviously I've gone through a couple, but I'm gonna be honest, y'all, because you know, it's kind of like Apple. Like, once you go back, it's hard. Once you go that way, you can't go back. But I think I want a different car. Like, one of my homegirls, she has a Lexus, and it's nice. And it's not a gas guzzler. And listen, when it costs, like the things that cost for me to do things on my car, like my oil change on my car, $500 and some. It's like the littlest things that add up. And not even that, like, I just like some of the other cars were nicer. Like, the features on her car compared to my car, and it's the same year because my car is a new car. Like, I'm like, girl, your stuff is itching on mine. It ain't on mine. Who do I talk to from the cast? I talk to Zach, Jimmy, Lauren. I've talked to Rachel. I've talked to Zay, Adrian, Amy. I've talked to, who I'm missing? I've talked to Keanu. I've talked to, oh, I'm missing somebody. Dang, who else was on the cast? Oh, Kelly. I talked to Kelly. Yeah, I mean, everybody that you think I talked to. Oh, Catherine. Yep, I talked to Catherine. Yes, I did say Jimmy, actually. You should probably listen, Bradley Boops. All right. Thanks, Whitney. I'm glad that you're listening, babe. And that's it. All right, I think I'm about to get off. I really do need to change my clothes so I can go. Because I feel like the longer I sit here, that means the longer it's gonna take me to get out, and that means the longer I'm gonna be out, and I'm gonna be out all night. My goal is to be in the house tonight no later than 1 a.m. 1 a.m. If I stay out, meaning I gotta be home, I gotta be leaving wherever I go by like 12:45, 12:30. But if I get home, actually, no, that's a lie, because I have to come home, I have to take a shower, I have to wash my face, I have to do my skin routine, I have to, okay. 1:30. In bed by 1:30, because I have a meeting in the morning at 9. How do you manage to stay out for a long time? Listen, I don't even know. Even like yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I had 4 events yesterday. 4. I had the Emerging 100 15-year anniversary party. I had Outkast Rock and Roll Hall of Fame watch party at Stankonia Studios. I had Summer Walker's album release party sponsored by YouTube. And then I had my homeboy's birthday party, his 40th birthday party. 4 events in one night. Sometimes it's a struggle, like for real. But that's how it is living in Atlanta. If you live in Atlanta and you're like connected, you're gonna be outside. Like there's gonna be a ton of events. Sometimes there's like 5-6 things in one night. Like, it's insane. But I wouldn't say that's for everybody, but like, yeah, for the most part. And if you get invited to something, because like all these things are private events. If you get invited to something, like you have to at least go and show face for a little bit. Just because, I mean, if they take the time to like request you there, you have to be nice about it. At least I try to be nice about it. Because people don't have to invite you. Like even tonight, this awards gala that I got invited to. Listen, it's a whole 5-course meal. 5-course meal. You get a bag full of product. They literally created mini beauty stores in there for you to shop and get all these different products. Crazy, right? It's an open bar. All you can drink. Yes, I definitely was not about to decline that invitation. And then, of course, you're in a room full of creators. Like the biggest creators in the US. There was creators in there from Nigeria, from New York, from LA, from Atlanta. No, yeah. You gotta go. I know, I keep talking. I should probably just stop talking. Because I'm gonna be on here forever. All right, I'm gonna get off for real. How was seeing Lauren? Seeing Lauren was great. Love her, she's super cute. Literally the cutest. She's like, if someone could put perfect into a person, that's literally her. But all right, guys, tune in tomorrow. We're doing Mixtator Mondays, new cocktail, new vibes. Prepare your questions, all the juicy ones and the messy ones that you were asking today. Feel free to ask them tomorrow because I'll answer them then. Till then, be safe. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye, y'all.